Welcome back to another episode of Dennis the Explorer. I'm your traveling host that explores coast to coast, Dennis.
Hey, what's up meatballs? Mr. MeatHook here. Today, we're going to be talking about the Fear Footage 3 AM, also known as the Fear Footage 3, which quite obviously would be the sequel to the Fear Footage and the Fear Footage 2, Curse of the Tape. The first two I absolutely love. They're not perfect. They're extremely low budget. The first one, I believe the budget is about $100, and then the second one, I think I recall seeing the budget was $300. I'm expecting about the same with this one. All of them have little gimmicks that they come with. The first one came with like a wanted poster. Hold on. First one came originally in an evidence bag and came with a poster, wanted poster, and then a letter. I don't believe I still have the evidence bag, unfortunately. The second one came in a black bag, and it says that if you open the bag, you're going to release the curse, and you'll be cursed yourself. And then it also comes with this map of Dark Bluff County. Fear Footage 3 follows the same suit, comes with their little gimmicks. The first thing we have is this postcard for Dark Bluff. And it says, "Behind the fog, under the thunder, and parallel to this world, there is a place so peaceful that you'll stay forever. A place where birds fall, wind chimes are heard in the distance, and the time is always 3 AM. Join us in Dark Bluff, a place so beautiful you'll never leave." So yeah, cool little gimmick there. And then on the inside, there is also a wanted poster for Dennis Rosen. Now, let's watch the trailer, and then we'll be right back.
Welcome back to another episode of Dennis the Explorer. I'm your traveling host that explores coast to coast, Dennis. For this episode, we're going to be taking a trip down to Dark Bluff, Maryland to see if the Fear Footage is real. You're now exploring with Dennis. Let's go. Hello? This isn't real.
So there was the trailer for the Fear Footage 3 AM. I am super excited to check this out. Like I said, I really dug the first two. So I'm going to go watch it, and then I'm going to come back and I'll go over my thoughts on it. Alright, so I have watched the movie. I think it's misnamed because it should be called Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Because that's the majority of the dialogue in this movie. So in this movie, Dennis the Explorer, a YouTuber, I'm assuming it's a YouTuber, he's an urban explorer, and I'm assuming he's 100% fictional. Anyways, Dennis the Explorer has seen the Fear Footage movies, realizes that the people in those movies are actually missing, and that he doesn't live too far from Dark Bluff, so he decides to go investigate. You would think that this movie would wrap everything up since it's supposed to be the final one. Unfortunately, it just leaves you with a bunch of questions. And maybe that's what they were going for. It is written and directed by Ricky Umburger, just like the other two are. Umburger. He's not Dolores Umbridge. Ricky Umburger. They're written and directed by Ricky Umburger. This one, I was not a fan. I think if you're a fan of the series, if you're a fan of found footage, you should check out the movies. But this one, far and away the weakest of the three. It's really slow. Like I said, it leaves questions unanswered, which for a final film, it really shouldn't.
You want to know what turns me on? People who love shot-on-video horror movies. You can go to sovhorror.com for some of the best features ever. And right here are some of my favorites. That's sovhorror.com. I'm waiting.
It does wrap around to the other ones, so there's that. You know, it does interweave with the other films, so there's that aspect, which I did dig. The acting is okay. Again, a lot of hello. The guy gets to Dark Bluff, there's nobody there, all the houses are empty. So he's just investigating, goes in the houses, keeps saying hello. Eventually things start happening. But it takes a long time for anything to happen. Like I said, the acting is okay. It's not phenomenal. My biggest issue with all three of these movies is that for the jump scares, and it's found footage, I'm expecting jump scares. That's fine. But for the jump scares, the volume goes up about 300% just for that jump scare. Does it make the jump scare effective? Sure. But it also makes you deaf. And because of that, I tend to keep turning the volume down when I know a jump scare is about to happen. But you also miss dialogue because it's all first person. You hear the person behind the camera really well, but any other people you hear going on, they're nearly impossible to hear. And that's a problem. You can hear other characters saying things, like in the distance, or even nearby, but you can't really hear what they're saying because their volume is considerably lower than Dennis's. And if you turn it up really loud so that you can hear, then the jump scare is going to happen and you're going to blow your eardrums out. This is not a series I would suggest watching with headphones because you will, as I said, blow your eardrums out. So overall, again, it's not unwatchable, but it is, in my opinion, by far the weakest of the three. I still think you should check it out. They're all available at thefearfootage.com. They may also all be available on VOD. I believe they're all available to rent from Amazon. So there's that. On a scale of 1 to 10, I think I'm going to give the Fear Footage 3 AM a 4. I wanted so much more. I always go into these movies with low expectations, but I wanted so much more, and it just wasn't there. It was pretty by the numbers, and it was pretty slow. And again, the lack of closing up the story kind of bummed me out. But anyways, guys, as always, I want you to be cool, be spoopy, and support independent horror. Deuces.